Hello and welcome to my playthrough of this game. I think it's called League of Legends, but I mean I can't be sure. Anyway, so I'm going to be focusing on the hand-to-hand skill and probably the everything else skill, because I'm actually really good at this game, if you don't know already. And my favourite thing about this game is that you can eat rat meat, and that's something that they failed to add in Skyrim, because I feel like it's a pretty good thing to have in a game like this. Now this club, this is the only place you can actually find it in the game, which is why I think it's actually quite worth having the club. Rats are actually probably the hardest enemy in the game, but as you can see, my hand-to-hand level's increased, so I'm actually quite good at killing them. Now, I'm actually going to be a light armored orc. Despite my orkiness, I don't actually like heavy armor because it makes you all slow and stuff. And I'm gonna take this rusty iron bow just because it will help me with hunting if I'm ever losing in the fight. Now, as you can see here, this rat he's got really good animations, and I think that's probably the best thing about this game. Now, right now what we're going to find is a zombie, and zombies are actually probably the hardest enemy in the game, probably because they can actually come back to life if you leave them too long, and I think that that's probably not a good thing to have as an enemy, because then they can just come back to life. Now that's why I always go for conjuration magic when I'm actually playing with the Dark Brotherhood, because I just summon loads of zombies and then they don't know what to do, because they just keep killing the zombies and they get back up again and they're never gonna keep them down, you know? And I think that's probably the best spell in the game. Summon zombie. Oh. That was a bit of a lag. Now, I've actually bound casting spells to mouse button 3 because it's easier to access than see. Ooh, tomato. Now, my favourite thing about this game is probably the fact that you can actually make a shrine out of skulls, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm actually going to make a shrine out of all of my skulls. And I'm going to do that by going onto skulls and shift clicking, and then it makes a circle. It should have made a circle around me with skulls, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm not actually going to make a shrine. I don't actually feel like it today. Anyway, if we look on the map, which we find by going here. We can find that we've gone through this whole dungeon pretty much, and there's nothing else past here. We're actually on the edge of the world. Whoa. And in a second it's going to tell me to turn back because I've actually gone past the world at some point. But for now we're just going to see how far we can go before we get to the edge of the world. Now this here is a barrel of ale, and I actually quite like myself some ale. I like to drink ale, and now my willpower is being drained, but that's not bad because I'm not actually going to focus on willpower. I'm going to focus on health and stamina, which are going to be my main attributes, especially as an orc. 3 gold for that? Jesus Christ. Hey. Shut up. okay, he didn't have anything worth having on him. Even though they're like the hardest enemy to kill in the game, they only have rat meat. And I mean, I'm pretty much, I've got quite a lot of rat meat already. So I'm all out of rat meat. Okay, now this is a fun aspect of the game where you can actually pick wisp stalks and find nothing of use, and then you can keep picking the wisp stalks until it won't let you do it anymore. You can hotkey items. Now, I think that my favourite aspect of this game is probably the fact that rats can detect you from 2 meters away. But not 3, because that's asking too much. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go into this dungeon, and because my computer's super fast, it only took like 3 seconds to load. Now, as you can see, we're quite close to the edge of the world now, so I'm hoping to be able to unlock the secret golden weapon soon.
Ooh!
Hey, shut up! No one likes you! Now, goblins are probably the easiest thing to kill in the game, because they don't actually do anything. They just sort of go and then attack you, and I don't think that's a very good enemy, to be honest. I don't need torches. I already have a torch. Now, roasted rat meat is probably the tastiest thing in the game, apart from mud crab. Because in early game you can actually find the best items in the game, and I think that's why the early game areas are the best. Now down here, sometimes there's a secret entrance, but it doesn't seem to have spawned this time round. Which is actually why I'm gonna reset the game. No, I'm not actually gonna. Come at me! Oh, you can't handle my fists. See, bear pelts are actually the most expensive thing in the game, and arrows, whatever this is. Oh, it's a torch. I'm gonna torch it up. How do you torch things up? You can't. Anyway, yeah, the best weapon in the game is probably this log pile, because you can just get an easy double kill without even trying, because contrary to popular belief, if you actually touch a log and you're a goblin, you die. Now, my favourite weapon in the game is probably the lockpick, because if you complete a mirror shrine, then you get the skeleton key, and you're going to need lockpicks for the skeleton key, otherwise the skeleton key won't work, yeah? Because it actually fortifies a lockpick. Oh. Because it actually fortifies the lockpick so much that it actually makes it impossible to break. I just wasted all of my potions there because I'm actually really good at this game, and I knew that there would be more potions there. So, I don't even know what a potion of respite does. What's the point of that? It just restores anyway. Ah. Your shield is nothing! Anyway, so the knife is probably the best weapon in the game. I'm gonna actually equip the knife now. Right, the knife is actually the worst weapon in the game, because you can't even equip it, and it isn't worth any money. But I'm actually gonna go and get Umbra's sword and armor in a second. Right after I eat all of this rat meat, because I'm so desperate to eat some freaking rat meat. I mean, I haven't eaten it in like 10 minutes, Jesus Christ. Now rats are actually really bad at League of Legends, which is why they actually die in one hit. God, rat meat. I don't actually know how you skin the rats alive in like a couple of seconds, but you know, it's all good in the end because you get to eat their rat meat. Now, as you can see, this person actually kills their own people. Because they're actually what's called bad at League of Legends. Now I'm just gonna go beat them up right here. Because they're actually just bad at League of Legends. And they always overextend their lane. And they always tell the enemy team that they don't like being camped. Which is actually bad because it tells the enemy team that they should camp you more because then they'll win the game. Now the bad thing about this game is that you need repair hammers to actually do anything. Because if you don't have repair hammers, then you can't have a flax tunic. Which is actually what I'm going to wear now. Damn, I'm sexy. I'm actually going to wear the rough leather cuirass. So I look like I'm in the Thieves Guild. Actually no, I want to look sexy. Where are those damn things gone? There we go. And as if you don't actually know, hoods actually make you give you 20 extra points in your cool attribute. And coolness actually makes it easier to bribe people because you can give them 20% less gold and they will get 50% more benefits than if you weren't wearing a hood. Now we're in the we're almost at the edge of the world, as you can see, and there's a hole in the wall here which we're just going to go through. I don't know why they need to make a hole in the wall to finish the dungeon. It's a pretty bad dungeon. Oh. It's these kids again.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again!
Why do you want to kill me, man?
You don't want to do that again.
No. No, I'm
No,
so scared.
he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They cannot How can I explain? Listen. You know the Nine. How they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
You know, I'm not on good terms with
I've
gods.
served the Nine all my...
Yeah, I don't care. Well, you see, the best one, I think, is the Thief, because it gives you 10-point bonus in hand-to-hand, and you don't even...
The signs I read show the end...
What about me? Can you see my fate? No, you can't. No, I don't care, really, Mr. Emperor person, you're quite...
You may as well...
No. Shut up.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be alright.
I'm gonna mess up your job. How do you like that? Oh. Well, this is actually a chest, and chests are actually quite good in the game, because they give you lots of arrows and lockpicks. And by the end of the game, you should have about 100 lockpicks. If you don't have 100 lockpicks by 10 hours, then you're not doing it right. You're obviously wasting all your lockpicks. Oh. A bit relaxed right there.
You thought we'd go down easy? The Emperor!
Talos...
Now, what people don't actually understand about me as a
You thought we'd go down easy?
Grelloc, I think my name is, the Deer Puncher, is that I can actually do this, and then people will not move anymore, and I'm actually quite good at doing that. And then if I do it again, then they die, which is quite good.
You're lucky I left. Otherwise,
now if you actually punch dead bodies, your hand-to-hand skill increases, contrary to popular belief. Okay, so if we just go through here, everyone else is,
I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Your freaking blades! Hurry up! Alright, anyway, so these people are actually quite bad at the game, because they don't understand that this gate is barred from the other side, and this gate is the only way you can get through. And if you actually TCL through here, which is another one of your special powers that you have, oh, I got rid of the Assassin's Collision. There we go. Anyway, so you can see this guy here, and if we TAI him, he's actually not gonna do anything, which is quite good for the story, because it means that the Emperor doesn't actually die, and it means that he can actually turn into Akatosh and defeat the Dagon, Mehrunes Dagon before the game actually begins, which means that you complete the game in less than 2 minutes. Anyway, so they're going to tell me to protect the Emperor, which is a bad idea.
Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the
because
Emperor.
I only have
Guard him
fists
with
and a
your
torch,
life.
and they have katanas, which are actually the best weapon in the game. Can you
That's not
I can go no further.
He can go no further, okay. See, because now the Emperor isn't actually going to die, so that's quite good.
For the blades
You chose a
and
bad
the Emperor!
day to take up the cause of the Sentinels.
No, you can't actually loot the Emperor, because the Emperor is actually quite good at the game. And if you look at this guy right here, you can actually kill him over and over again, and then you can actually give him his AI back, which actually lets him live.
We fail.
Yeah, you did fail, because you're a filthy failure, Boris. Now, if you actually want to listen to the story, buy the game, you cheapskates. I'm actually gonna make a custom class based on combat, and it's actually gonna focus on agility, speed, and I'm actually gonna go with strength and speed, and I'm actually gonna focus on hand to hand. God, this is probably the hardest part of the game. No. Acrobatics, athletics. One hand, I can't find one hand. Conjuration, so I can summon some zombies. Probably block. And then I'm also gonna go with light armor. And probably speechcraft, because I'm such a charming young lad. And I'm actually gonna call this Doe Beta. Because I beat Doe. Not like Doe Beta, like in a baker's shop. I mean, like, see, that's the pun. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna beat up female deer because I'm Islamic. Anyway, I'm gonna just select done and be a Doe Beta.
take it.
I don't care. Alright, and now I'm just gonna go through here and go, yeah, and take all of this, and I think I'm actually gonna end this episode here, so be sure to like, favorite and subscribe, and be sure to accept Casey trying to, me into your heart, and